Held annually on the last Saturday of November, the Head of the Yarra is an 8.6 kilometre time trial exclusively for 8s. The race starts at the Henley Judges Box and finishes at Bridge Road opposite the race host's Hawthorn Rowing Club. 20 minutes prior to your race start, crews assemble on the water in descending bow number order, 4 boats abreast from the south to the north bank. Marshals align crews downstream of the start line, moving rows of 4 towards the start progressively. It is a running start. On starter's command, crew number, your bow number, go, progress a racing start at speed, and as you pass the Henley's Judges Box, your timing commences. Crews start at 10-second intervals, so sit ready when you hear a lower crew number being called ahead of you. The river is closed, so coxswains may take the best and safest line up the entire length of the course. The first 4 kilometres of the river is wide and relatively straight, with 2 to 3 arches under most bridges. 300 metres after the start is the Swan Street Bridge. All 3 arches are clear, with the centre arch the widest. At 1100 metres is the Anderson Street Bridge, with 2 arches clear, the centre and north. Centre provides the best line for the gentle right turn. At the 1600 metre mark is the Punt Road Bridge with 3 open arches in a 600 metre wide straight section. At 2200 metres is an open span railway bridge. Pass through the central span and in the foreground you'll straighten up to the northern arch of the Chapel Street Bridge. Note that the south arch is not accessible. After passing through the Chapel Street Bridge, stay to the north side alongside the boardwalk, and at 3000 metre mark you will pass a fork in the river that deviates to Heron Island. Continue straight on with the Heron Island deviation to your right. Be mindful of a small litter trap on the left and 100 metres further up a small jetty on the right side of this narrow part of the river. With Powerhouse Rowing Club to your right side, you enter a small straight before the big U-shaped bend which will require full bowside strength to complete the turn. You are now at the halfway mark. After some gentle curves, you approach the wide-spanned Grange Road Bridge at the 4.6 kilometre mark. This leads into a 500 metre straight and a gentle left turn to the Hayington Railway Bridge at the 5.8 kilometre mark. The bridge has 2 possible arches, however the south arch works best for the sharp left turn. After rounding the St Kevin's Straight, you make a left turn under the wide-spanned Monash Freeway and then go up a 600 metre straight. At the top of the straight is a sharp left turn and you're now 2000 metres out from the Hawthorn Rowing Club. There is an 800 metre stretch leading up to the Wallen Road Bridge 1 kilometre from the finish. While a 3-arched bridge, only the central arch of the Wallen Road Bridge is passable. It leads to a left turn up a small straight leading towards the final straight going to Hawthorn. 800 metres out, you will pass underneath the Hawthorn Railway Bridge. You are now 500 metres from the finish at Bridge Road in the Hawthorn Straight. At the Bridge Road finish, keep rowing off the line to avoid collision. Pass the buoys on your right hand side and on the marshal's instructions turn your bow back towards the Hawthorn staging to alight your craft.